Stand by for the opening night of the National Television Service.
Whoa. Hey, Zach. I'm a Kang.
You think that's bad, Julian? I'm Kermit the fucking Frog.
There you go, poocrafter.
I spent so much money on this fucking episode. But it's okay, poocrafter. I appreciate you inspiring such a thing.
Poocraft,
Can I bitch about Staples really quick for a second? They charge you 99 cents per colored copy. What the fuck is that about?
Staple. Like,
No, per colored
in this
copy.
economy.
I was watching it print out. I was kind of like, okay, Zach, you've made a lot of mistakes. This is just being financially whipped for those mistakes. And I accepted it, right? And then as the papers were coming out and I was coming to like peace with the $61 purchase that I just made on these fucking prints, I was like, holy shit, I could have printed like 4 photos per page. And like it would have been fine. It would have arguably been way better. It would have arguably,
Yeah, because we're
you
gonna
would have fit more shit on there.
photos
Instead
on
it's
this
just
board.
massive. And I don't, it was still, I already bought it. There's nothing I could do.
There's gonna be so much angling of this. Like, we might have to fully reconfigure this shot. There's gonna be so much, like, one's just gonna be hanging fully off the corner. Like, we're gonna make it work.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why weren't there scissors there? Those were for Julian.
Oh, they were for.
Yeah, they're there so you can kind of make a collage out of the different people.
So I was gonna. Why don't you tell the people, poocrafter? Why don't you
the-
tell the people that we're
Give a little
finally
itinerary.
fucking onto them? Yeah.
I don't know that we are, dude. Tyler. Oh fuck. Well, I already said it. We thought it was Tyler. We thought it was a guy named Tyler for
I
like
thought it was like Tyler has been a
6
top
months.
contender.
Tyler's
for a while.
not in that fucking video. There is one shot. This is kind of like, I don't think he's being cheeky in this way. I think he means he's significant. But there is like a time lapse of everyone just walking out of the school.
No, I think he might be cheeky in that way.
No, because he says that he doesn't remember it at all, and I feel like no one in that time lapse remembers it at all. For to say like, oh shit, I don't even remember
To
being
say
in this.
I don't remember it at all
Sounds
implies
that he talked to the
you
camera.
interacted with the
Exactly.
Do you think I have an idea? I have a brand new idea.
Well, you know, the beginning
Hot
of a
take
planned episode is
at
the
the be-
perfect time to bring up brand
We
new ideas.
broke through it. It's Tyler.
I don't know who that is.
Is he in that video?
I don't
Okay,
know
we'll
who that is.
figure it out. Why don't you tell it? Why don't you?
Tyler. Wait, hold on. We got to
Yeah,
stop
I was gonna
saying
say
last name.
give some contact. Oh yeah, of course we gotta stop saying
okay,
last
we already
names.
said it. Just don't say it again. Who is that?
No, it's, I believe he was in band, but he was more just like our friend
If he
for
was
a
in
while.
band, everyone in band is in that video, so that might be a problem. Is it? Did he go by the name Snickers?
No, different. That was a different
All
guy.
right, well, here, let's give an
No,
itinerary.
he
Let's give
wasn't.
an itinerary.
He wasn't there. He went. I know he went to college with me, so I'm just trying to remember how I met him in high school. I just remember he like met up with us casually on a couple of occasions.
Do you remember who the fuck he's talking about, Levy?
Is he the?
Wait.
No.
Is he Asian?
Yes, he worked at Cinnabon.
Did he pee in
Oh.
bathrooms without peeing in the toilet on purpose because he thought it was funny?
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know what happened there.
Were you just doing a Kermit the Frog voice?
No,
You
it
stepping on my
literally
fuck?
just
Yeah, I just go
accidentally
union
happened.
on him. You taking my work, dog? You taking my work?
I got something in my throat and it sounded
Look
like
at
Kermit.
look at that fucking scab behind the camera who thinks it's oh so easy to be green.
Hey, you think it costs a lot of money to keep this coat up? Okay, people think it's just a matter of swamp water and rats.
You know, I was gonna say like
not.
every coat I buy Lily is just that deconstructed. You know, like
Yeah, that's fucked up.
there's no
You
like,
shouldn't
there's
say that about your girl.
there's some like vintage shit. She loves Kermit the fucking Frog. She knows she's a muppety bitch.
She's got
I won't
frogs
say
on her
anything.
shirt right now.
You do a
I
frog.
want to be honest. I
Can I
can't
show
see
him?
shit through this mask.
Frog and Toad.
Can I show them, Lily?
I suppose. It's Frog and Toad. It says,
I love Frog and
I
Toad.
love
"You
Ju-
must stop eating," cried Toad.
What that makes me
as
think
he
of?
ate another.
Makes me think of those fucking cat shirts you wore in elementary school.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
those
of.
things? Where'd you
But
get
more
those?
middle school, the Clyburn cat shirts. Yeah, I like those.
Dude, you went straight from cat shirts to suits. Those
Yeah.
are like the two things. All right, let's actually get into this. So, poocrafter is our most famous fan, and he knows
Some
us.
would say the only. Yeah.
There's actually we went over 120.
No, I saw that. I saw
Go
that.
us.
And congratulations to.
Poocrafter knows who we are, but we don't know who he is. But he's been subtly dropping hints. We've had a strong theory that it was Tyler, but I didn't really want to. Fuck, I keep saying last names. Tyler C. But I didn't want to like say it because that kind of like gives up the game a little bit. But after the after the latest hints, I really don't think it's him.
It's Levy. It's Levy.
Levy.
No,
it's
it's
Levy.
not.
Levy is in that video. Okay, but so nonetheless, here, Levy, you want to show the piece of artwork next to Julian? We told Poocrafter that if he made us a piece of fan art, we'd put it up on the wall. So there it is. He made this beautiful. Julian, how would you describe this piece of art?
Avant-garde.
Very avant-garde depiction of Julian and I. And he accidentally, like, he did a first draft of a couple things and then he erased it. And me having too much time on my hands zoomed in and, like, adjusted the contrast and, like, up to the black, it's up to the blacks and down to the whites and then increased the saturation a little bit. And it kind of, like, helped you can kind of read what he had written down. And we had some fun with it. And
Zach,
then
you're like the main character, like in any video game, because like if it's the right side quest, it's so easy to get you to go on like a side quest, man. And like I love it's like one of my favorite. Like what is it? I texted you the other night. I was like, hey, I was thinking it'd be fun to do graffiti. Like what's a good place you think we should do graffiti? And you're just like, I have ideas.
No.
You're like assembling the time. Well, I mean, it's 10 minutes into the video.
show his shot. Show his shot. Show his shot.
Complicated part of making quick blinks before
We're just giving you shit, dog. It's all good.
Levy. I like good
right.
one, guys.
Nah, I see you. Like, I see the email from Poocraft, and I'm like, okay, here goes 3 hours.
Yeah, no,
You're
you're
just out of nowhere. No, yeah, I got you. It's because
Yeah, no,
I
you're
have
just
no.
like, sorry, Skyrim, hang on, but I've got to help. I've got to find out who drew this fucking painting.
But nonetheless, Poocrafter sent us a second email. I wish I would have had the timeline more accurately. He did it like immediately after we posted the video of us like hyper analyzing his first piece of art, and it's been straight up like 2 months.
Poocrafter is a much
It's been a
better
very
and
long
engaged fan than we deserve at this point in our show.
Well, no, it's because I wanted to do it justice. I didn't want to just like half-ass it. I wanted to. Julian's a kangaroo. I'm Kermit the Frog.
Can we see your tail?
What was that?
Can we see Julian's tail?
Oh, did you hook up the tail?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Jesus.
Did I hook up the tail?
Yo, that shot was inappropriate. That's awesome. Did you put the bow tie on? You did put the bow tie on.
I
My
did
boy.
put the bow tie on.
Let's
would you say that again?
Hey, King. I think it's upside down, Julian. I'm like 90% sure that bow tie is upside down. Let go. Stop fucking with it. It doesn't matter. Never mind.
I think it's
like $10.
it's a bow
fine.
tie that's purely affixed to me by elastic.
Oh my God, I am dying in this already. It's been 10 minutes. It's hot as fuck in this suit. This thing's gonna be disgusting. I'm gonna have to like cold wash this.
We just need to get you passionately arguing about something in the Kermit costume.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
got
very
feet.
excited for.
Oh wait, those are my. Toodaloo. All right, let's get into this. We don't have you forever. So the two things we're doing today is we're gonna hyper analyze the second piece of Poocrafter memorabilia, and then we are going to go through one of the clues that Poocrafter gave us is that he I wouldn't say starred. He appeared in a previous video that I uploaded to a different YouTube channel from when we were in high school. And so I took a screenshot of damn near every person that was inside that video. And we're also going to hyper-analyze that. And Julian has a, fuck is that called? Corkboard?
Corkboard.
Julian's got a corkboard behind him. He's got like the pins, the red yarn. He's going to go ham over there.
It's gonna be a beautiful mind,
So
folks.
Julian's going to go. He's going to be, who's that scrappy fuck from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Charlie.
He's gonna be Charlie, and I'm gonna be Mr. Google Slides over here. We're gonna come together and
Oh, Pepe Sylvia. Is that what you mean?
what? No, the little scrappy fucker that like.
Yeah, Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia does that with the Pepe Sylvia.
Oh, I haven't actually seen it. I
I mean,
see
I've
memes.
seen it, but I haven't seen it that in depth. Clearly, I haven't
Oh,
really seen it,
he
Megan.
thinks the theory on the Reddit is that he was reading Pennsylvania wrong, and so it was Pepe Sylvia. And he thought all the
Oh.
mail was to Pepe Sylvia, and he has it all on the wall. That's where the meme comes from.
also. Can we just
Fake
discuss
fans.
this for a second?
It's great.
I'm not even. What do you mean? I just said I haven't watched it. I'm not a fake fan. I'm just a guy who saw a meme on the internet. I think I'm gonna skip. No, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I have a bone to pick with everyone in this room except for Lily.
Yeah. We can take 10 minutes. Just so
no,
you know.
we're gonna take 5 minutes.
No, I'm saying just at the end, don't rush it. Go for it.
You guys are all gonna shut the fuck up and listen. At the end of the last episode, I brought up the fact that Megan is a little skeptical. Is not to get the fuck out of here. Megan's superstitious. Megan's a little superstitious about sleeping in front of mirrors, and everyone was against me for no fucking reason. I told you to shut the fuck up. Like 5 minutes, okay?
Okay. No reason.
No reason. And the big, like, if you guys all came to her defense, not by saying, oh yeah, we're all a little bit crazy. You guys all came to her defense and said, hey, this is normal. Zach, you're overreacting.
I want you to play it back. That is the first thing I said.
What, that I was overreacting?
We're all a little bit crazy. That is the first thing I said.
Did I not just say that?
No, you said I didn't say that. Okay, keep going. You said I didn't come at it from an angle of, hey, we're all crazy and I'm pushing back against that because...
If that's what I said, I totally misspoke.
Okay, sorry, apologize. Keep going.
No, if I misspoke, I appreciate it. That's good. That's a very important difference. And then the argument against me was that I was overreacting and that it was just as ridiculous the way I was reacting as Megan was reacting to having a mirror hung up in the bedroom. Is that fair? Is that a fair analysis?
That's a fair analysis.
Fair analysis? Yeah. Okay. You know that I'm an advocate for being real on this show, speaking your truth.
Of course.
Being as honest as possible, okay? With that said, we have lights coming at us from 3 different angles. We have 4 cameras pointing at us. We have 2 producers inside, 2.5 producers inside the room with us right now. You're gonna act a little bit different when you're inside this environment, right? And you're still being true. You're just being true to yourself inside this environment.
You're being true to yourself, but you need to also talk over 3 other people to be like as true to yourself as possible. I'm talking about both of us.
I'm not even coming at it from that angle. I'm just coming at it from, this is an environment where you can be honest to yourself and also be a little fucking hyper because of the situation that's going on here, right? Yeah. Okay. With that said, I was very passionate and excited and coming at it in this environment.
Is this our first YouTuber apology?
I was coming at it in this environment.
YouTuber apology compilation.
This isn't an apology. I'm not apologizing. Megan was doing that at like 9 p.m. I was advocating and being excited about this point on camera because we're doing a show, and I'm not lying. I'm not displaying myself improperly, but I'm being excited because this is the environment to be excited in. You guys do this. You two do this on a monthly basis. I don't know. You do the same. No, you don't sit on cold rocks. She won't hang up a mirror in like 90% of the bedroom, and you have to like not speak to anyone on the first day of the month. Just in normal life.
That you misaccurately spoke.
You said you didn't sit on rocks so you could like come in a chick or something.
No, yeah, I don't, but I also don't do many other things. You made it sound like it was just one, and that's ridiculous.
And then Moses parted the Red Sea, and God said to him, don't sit on rocks if you want to come in a chick.
Well, here's the other thing. If you want to have children.
Yeah,
so
that was it, yeah.
Sit on cold rocks and then just start blasting loads.
It's a Russian thing, not a Jewish thing.
Oh, well, I didn't do that. That was him.
No, I know, I'm correcting it.
Yeah, I can get corrected,
dude, what
too.
rock isn't cold in Russia?
You just can't sit. They should have just said rocks.
Yeah, just don't sit on rocks.
That's...
Again, I have to look up exactly.
Oh, yeah, hold on. This is a sidebar. Do you see my point? To where that's not... For one, that's not a fair analysis of the situation because I'm being hyper because this is the environment we're being hyper in.
No,
you guys do that shit on a day-to-day basis. It's completely normal. And on top of that, if you wanted to say it like doesn't really matter, it doesn't really, like it doesn't actually affect anything, like this is like a conversation that doesn't need to happen. That's what this entire fucking show is.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like you can't like come at me when I bring up a silly point and that I can feel passionate about. Your guys' argument can't be, hold on, Lee, I see you. Your guys' argument can't be, Zach, this is like a super silly thing to get passionate about. That's the fucking point. That's why I brought it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry, we should have said you're wrong. That should have been just blatantly the statement. You're right.
Would you like to elaborate, or are you just gonna be fucking Levy with your statements?
No, I'm just saying. What I said
Being
last
Levy
week,
is
you're
bad
wrong.
in this context. It's
What
a
was that,
bad
Levy?
thing to be in this context.
What'd you say?
Just everything we said last week. I think you're wrong.
About what? That it's
About
that it's not wild to let that change the way you live your life?
Yeah.
Significantly?
I think it's quite normal.
Normal
little
doesn't mean
crazy,
good,
but
Levy. Normal doesn't mean right.
Yeah, but I don't think it's insanely wild.
Is it insanely wild to defend it as if it's not?
We said it's a little crazy. We don't think it's a lot crazy.
But you're defending the. You're not going, haha, you're right, I'm super silly, but like I have to do this, otherwise I genuinely feel bad. That's not the angle that you guys are coming at. You guys are coming at it from the angle of, Zach, this really isn't that crazy. Like, oh, I just have to say fucking bears and bagels in the first day of the month, and then I'm like happy for I get good luck. And if Julian doesn't say bears and bagels the first day of the month, he like feels bad for 4 hours.
I think more of the question is, why does it matter so much to you?
No, stop! That's the show! Is that I find something...
Yeah, but we mentioned ghosts once, and you gave
Because...
What isn't
You
the
guys aren't
show
coming
is
at it-
Megan's life after the podcast where the mirror debate continues.
You guys aren't coming at it from the direction of someone who's saying, oh yeah, you're right, I'm being silly, but I need to do this to be happy. If you guys said that, then I'd have nowhere to go. But you guys are trying to defend it like it's not fucking quirky and weird.
No, I think it's quirky and weird. I think we've always led with that foot. I don't think anyone's arguing that it isn't quirky and weird.
You're arguing. Oh, okay,
I think everyone's arguing that it's typical, and I think we're all arguing that it's quirky and weird.
We're being nice to our friend.
But it's
I think that's
no, I don't even want to go at it from this basis. I look at it like this. I look at it like if someone cuts you off in traffic, they are wrong. But if you then proceed to ruin the next hour of your day getting mad at them, you are wrong. So I consider it as, I see the parallel you're drawing. I say, don't draw it. Cross it right out. Cross that parallel right out, buddy. But like, no, I see it as a situation where Megan's mirror thing is a car cutting you off. You were cut off from placing a mirror exactly where you had the idea to place it. And I think this is just the road rage show now.
So you're saying Megan was wrong?
I don't think either of us were saying
we
that.
didn't have this argument in real life. I brought it here because I know it's silly and I feel like I can be passionate about it.
Yeah.
When you say like I'm getting mad at road rage, I'm not. I'm saying, oh, this would be a funny thing to be passionate about because I do feel passionate about it, but I'm not going to do it in real life because it would be silly to like actually have an argument about it. I'm bringing it to the space where we passionately argue about silly things. Then you guys are saying that I'm overreacting.
No, I'm
when
not.
That is like the point. I'm dressed up as Kermit and I'm getting mad that my girlfriend doesn't want to. Like this is silly. We're being silly. I do feel this way, but I don't act like it in real life because I'd be called crazy and live alone and be sad.
In the same vein, I'm pushing back on you in a way that goes above and beyond what I would in real life. Like, yes, when I'm trying to make a joke out of how silly it is in my eyes that you are screaming about this, that's not because I have lost respect for you as a friend or think that you are arguing about something out of context on this show. It's because I think it's silly to point it out, just like how you think it's silly to scream. And this is the silly
but you're kicking
Coke
the legs
versus
out.
Pepsi
But you're
show.
kicking the legs out from the conversation. You're not saying, no, Zach, Coke is worse than Pepsi. You're saying, hey, Zach, we shouldn't even talk about whether Coke or Pepsi. Like, this is an argument that isn't worth having.
I don't think that analogy stacks up.
Motherfucker, I will play when you said that I am overreacting. If I get passionate about whether Coke or Pepsi is better, the reaction isn't to say, hey, Zach, you're overreacting.
I can't in any context say that, like, I can't point out the level of passion that you are at. Like, that feels akin to when you say that I'm, like, prideful and that you're, like, poking the lion or something. That's the equivalent to when you say I'm prideful. Like, you are overreacting. I'm prideful. Your sin is rage. You've said this yourself. You are expressing that rage, which we agree is a sin, and I'm poking at it because we don't think it's right.
But you're not poking at it. You're saying it's. You're saying I.
No, I'm not saying it's morally
there's a difference.
reprehensible. I wouldn't want to have this conversation on air if I thought it was morally bad or not entertaining. I'm actually quite entertained by it, but I'm not just gonna yield my fucking point to this contextual argument because in the context you and I are arguing. I'm not gonna fucking yield to you and say like, oh yeah, yell more. Like, no, you're acting silly, man. You just acted silly and got passionate about a thing, which you're allowed to do. You're allowed to do, but like I'm also allowed to point it out, just like how when I act silly about something.
So there's 2 points you're making. You're making the point that that it's not unreasonable to not like to have superstitious things and to live your life that way. I have no problem with that one. The one I have a problem with is saying I don't really have a problem. The one I have a problem. The one.
Yeah, the one that
I do, but, like, it doesn't really matter.
The one that
Doesn't really matter.
Hannity and Combs has a problem with. Yes.
The one I have a problem with is coming at it not from the angle of Zach. This is completely reasonable. Everyone does this. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Instead, saying, Zach, you shouldn't be as passionate about this. And if you want to say that the conversation isn't entertaining, that's a whole nother conversation. But there's a difference between saying, Zach, this passionate thing isn't entertaining, and Zach, this passion is unfounded. Because yes, it's unfounded. But that's what makes us interesting characters, is that we're over passionate about weird things that like people can potentially find fascinating.
No, like.
We've already spent 15 minutes on this. Just.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say all that and then just cut Julian off. Like, all right, Julian, I got the last word in.
Right.
Fuck you. We're moving on.
Fuck off.
I'll let you rebut, and then we do have to move on. This was fun. You wanted a passionate Kermit.
Well, the actual
you.
thing. I think
More
it
or
would
less.
be funny if we have time after this, because legitimately, I would make an extra 5 minutes to loop back to this and see if we can get even angrier about it. Because
This
I want
fucking
to
guy.
see
We're only
furious
23 minutes
Kermit.
in. He's already pointing the camera at the fucking carpet. This dude.
Break number 2.
Hey, Levy, I'm gonna costume. I haven't done that once.
Yeah, this is what non-union work gets you, folks.
Fucking scab.
So many fucking camera shots I could take a second.
I'm
off.
giving Levy. I'm totally just talking shit.
Okay. Good God.
Hey, keep it on the lily pad, okay? All right, you got a rebuttal? Or you just want to move on? Oh god, I'm gonna burp. This is gonna suck.
Ew.
It wasn't that. Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh god.
You're like an astronaut trapped
Oh my
inside his
God.
own dome.
Oh, dude, stay committed. Just piss in this suit right now. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Okay, you don't need to show my cock. Actually, I don't think you can. It's just this.
I just want to see if it gets wet.
Okay, I'm not letting you Julian me.
It almost moves.
I had to edit that out.
To a what is it? It makes the argument much more meta. So I take your point. I want you to understand that I've heard your point of it takes
long as
the
I'm
legs
understood.
out from under your bit. I still totally don't agree with you. I hear your point that it takes the legs out from under your bit to have me come in with this, like, it's, dissecting the frog, as they say.
Oh, you fuck.
But that was
I find that very offensive. Everyone cancel Julian for frog hate speech.
If you want a story about dissecting.
But I find
I
it,
don't. We
I
don't
find
have
it
time.
very meta to move beyond to this, like, you can't call me out for, like, because this train of you can't call me out for being passionate, otherwise it kicks the legs out from under my bit. Like, no, I can fully, like, if you're gonna be the silly man, then I'm gonna be your straight man, or like something like that,
I won't. I was gonna say it wasn't funny. I leaned in like I had a banger, and I decided.
Leaned
not
in like
to
you had a
go
bang. It was off of straight man.
Yeah, it was. It was
no
wasn't
one's
gonna be
ever
funny.
made that joke before,
with it.
Zach.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I didn't do it. I didn't fucking do it. You're acting like I did it. I didn't do it. Joe did it.
You didn't do it.
Joe's done a lot of things.
You didn't do it.
All right, let's fucking do this. So we got, which one is which? Okay, cool. So we're gonna analyze the artwork first, and then we're gonna take all of that information.
It's so funny. You can't even see your face at all, man. It's hilarious. It's just like I'm talking to like a scuffed children's birthday party figure.
So if the Muppets didn't work out, this was gonna be Kermit's next entertainment plan, the other end of the candle.
Waka waka.
If that Russian guy got away with what he was up to, then this would have been it for the rest of the Muppets.
Let me show you how much chest hair I have, and that's why they call me Fozzie Bear.
Oh shit, these don't. Did it not?
Because I'm funny and I fuck dudes.
What?
Fozzie Bear.
Is he gay?
He is bear.
Oh yeah, alright. I get it.
Oof.
Miss Piggy was like constantly vying for Kermit's attention, and he only wanted to hang out with Fozzie. So
It's gonna happen a lot. Get used to it. The helmet is gonna hit.
can you just say like, "Gulp"? whenever you accidentally get it in your giant frog mouth.
Okay, so, all right, we're good to go, Megan. There you are. So, slideshow number 1, presented by Google Slides, poocrafter2. First piece of information, Julian, is going to be the full second piece of artwork.
Full.
You don't have to show it; they have the digital copy. So this one also shows myself, Julian, and then inside of Julian's pouches, or I guess they're not pouches; they're more like suit jacket pockets. You have what appears to be Levy and Megan, and we'll dive in deeper as we go on. But this is the general vibe. Oh shit! Oh, wait. Oh, that's right.
I'm trying to read this. I've never seen this before. I'm trying to analyze it myself.
Oh, don't! It's gonna get worse. Well, hold.
On the screen, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, it gets closer. Relax. Okay. I have a plan. Believe it or not. I thought about this. Okay. So I went in just like last time, and I tried to highlight as much of the writing as I could.
Starts.
Well, hold on. That is not for that. That is for the people. For the human faces.
Okay, gotcha.
The first close-up that we're going to look at is of Julian's speech bubble. The guy at Staples really fucked me. I was going to bat for that dude earlier.
What? This is... Fucking Staples. You actually started off the podcast talking shit about Staples. Staples don't sponsor us.
You know,
Staples, I hope you're Amazon's next carnivorous victim.
I was joking with Levy that if you like, we like to talk a lot of shit about like who would you call if you had to hide a body? You know who you fucking call, Julian? The Staples copy and print guy, because that dude prints shit and doesn't ask a fucking question. He's probably seen the craziest stuff come out of those printers. He doesn't even bat an eye. He was like, "Hey, you just need the folder with the people's faces, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Mint." And he fucking did his job. Didn't say anything about it. I appreciate that, dog.
So zoomed in on my face.
So zoomed in on your speech bubble. I can't read shit there.
Nothing.
Poocrafter
I'm getting
did a
nothing.
fucking crazy job. I have a mask on. I looked at this with my eyes on a computer zoomed in. I can't see fucking squat. Yeah, Poocrafter, you erased. If you were trying to be super you flew a little too close to the sun here, bud. You actually erased it. I can't see shit. But maybe that's the point. Maybe this is another avant-garde move.
This could be like a real ARG that Poocrafter's setting up for us. Like, I really just want Matt Pat to do a video now, like, who is Poocrafter? And it'll be his next FNAF.
So the next thing we're gonna look at, and also I tried to God, this microphone's gonna fucking bump into my face constantly. I tried to zoom in on every graphic that I could get my fingers on. The next one is to the bottom right-hand corner of Julian's waistline. And this one, Julian, you're gonna have to be the eyes and ears for this fucking mess. Once again, I can't really make out shit. I tried really hard. I couldn't see fucking, like, it looks like the word is underneath. Here, where's my fucking Sharpie? I'm gonna try this out. I think we can safely say at the bottom left-hand corner is an I.
IS. I see that.
I don't see fucking shit else.
Wait, is that a my in the top left?
So hold on, let me give you a second document, because I think sometimes it's easier to read from kind of a little ways away. So is that one?
IDE.
I think I see the word meme.
Oh, or at least ME at the top, right?
Yeah, MEME. That looks right.
Maybe no meme.
The word no? You see the word no?
The first word looks like the word no me.
No meme. That's
no meme? Where are you guys seeing the word no?
No meme I've seen is.
What the fuck? Oh, no, wait. Oh, so the first word is no.
No meme I've seen is.
Oh, maybe it's meme? How do you spell meme?
M-E-M-E.
Okay, so I think it's meme.
I'm really seeing no, but maybe.
You're seeing the word N?
It looks like N-O.
No meme. You think it's ID at the very beginning of that second word, maybe?
I think it's ID.
ID.
I'm seeing LDS, but I don't know.
The second one?
Yeah, the second line.
Is.
Maybe bliss. Maybe business. I don't know how to spell business.
If we get down to the brass tacks, I also can't really read fucking shit off of this one. It's better. Yeah. I can kind of make out some of the words. But it's rough. I can't see a whole lot. Would you agree with that as well?
I also, yeah, I mean, I definitely see is, and as Megan points it out,
What have you got? Meme I've used.
No meme, I guess.
No meme I've used is. Okay, now let's think about this logically. Funny is. Dude, that last word, you have no goddamn hope.
Well, there's a Y. That could be a Y.
At the end?
right here. No meme I've used is funny. That could be it.
Oh, funny? Is that related to anything? No meme I've used is funny.
Well, this poocrafter hates me. He's just rooting for you.
But you don't even use memes. When has anyone referenced a meme here?
I don't know.
I feel good about meme. Oh, Megan, you know what else you could do? Hit number 8. There you go. That's also beneficial, just for the people.
Or I see another thing now.
What do you see?
My real identity is.
Oh. Oh, and that's why they erased the last word so hard.
Oh, okay, that could be.
But
it.
wait, how many characters do you think there are roughly? We could do some guessing here.
On the last word?
I know that'll limit us too much. Then we'll be looking. That'll narrow us too much. Move on to the next thing.
All right, but
There's
keep,
a
but
Y
here,
there,
put that one in the
right?
pile of stuff that can kind of be read
I'm
a
keeping
little
it
bit.
all spread out.
Well, you're not going to be able to.
I'll get to that point. I'll get to that point when I get to it. Right now, I've got a grasp.
You
Okay.
think there's a Y there, though, right? Because that could come in handy. Not many names.
It's
have a
fucking
Y.
Levy, dude. I'm kidding.
Oh,
speaking-
that could be it. My real identity is Levy. Yeah.
Zachary, go back.
Make Levy give us a handwriting sample right the fuck now. Well, it's not Levy.
It's not Levy. It's not Levy. There's no. It's
That's
not.
not what I'm saying with the Y. I'm just saying. keep
Though
it in
Levy
mind.
would enjoy it the most if it was him.
I wish it was me. I wish I did. The amount of work this took, though. I wish.
There's so many, bro. I was zoomed in. Okay, I have to tell a quick story. I was on yearbook senior year, and I tried really hard to hide Tiger Woods in the girls' golf page. And so, like, there's this big picture of a girl on a green, and I, like, 10% opacity, probably like 5% opacity, had Tiger Woods' face in the upper right-hand corner. And I had the editor, she sat behind me. She was, like, going through, looking for spelling mistakes, like, looking at the photos, making everything square. From behind me, I just hear, because, like, she was zoomed in, and she just all of a sudden, she recognized Tiger Woods' face, and was like, it was like she saw a ghost.
Oh shit, Tiger!
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I had a moment when I was zoomed in on this, when something clicked, and I was laughing hysterically, and even in the moment, I was like, I don't know why this is so funny to me.
Yeah.
It might have just been like, because I'm hyper analyzing this, and then I found something, and I felt like an actual detective for a second. But that's gonna be at the very end. But either way, I'm fucking stoked about it. I'm ready to move on from this one if you are. But I think he might be fucking with us here by saying Levy. I think you might be right there. So speaking of Levy, the next photo is of Levy inside of Julian's front pocket.
He has a little
I'm guessing
earring.
it's Levy. He has a little earring and a little what do you call that? Star
David, yeah.
And then his little Jew curls and his iconic face.
Mine?
Oh, Levy, you want to see?
Yeah.
This is.
Hey,
Oh,
we
you're
can
in
do
the
it right
fan
now.
art, Levy. You're in the. This is Levy's first fan art of him, by the way.
Oh, Levy, this is your first fan art.
I'll gobble that.
Welcome to the club, buddy. It's my second, so.
It's cactus. So hold on. What do you think that last word is? I feel like that last word we could fucking figure out. And I don't know if in my head. I don't know. There's so many games that poocrafter could be.
You gotta
playing.
catch me up, and then with complete information, I'll be a better detective with you. But you gotta catch me up to Are you talking about what word this is?
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, I have no idea either. But you're saying keep taking me through.
The thing at the very end doesn't really matter. It's just a funny fact that I noticed.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's implied. It doesn't affect this. It just makes the situation funnier in my brain. Okay, I'll just say it. This is the same piece of paper as that one. If you zoom out, I can see the pencil lines of your ass in front of mine, and hold on, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to that screen. It's fucking hilarious.
So it's not the copy guy at Staples, because we know that guy has access.
So I don't know if you can see on this photo. You can. Oh, can you not see? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me give you this. It's fucking phenomenal. I was zoomed in on myself, and I saw a larger circle going around my body. I was like, what the fuck does that represent? And then I saw it go to a tail, and I saw your feet. And Julian, imagine I'm sitting at the desk that Megan's at. I turned and looked at this photo that we have on the wall, and it fucking clicked. And that was my moment where I was like, no fucking way. Because, like, even if he went, like, he held onto it. He didn't just do it and then throw it in the trash. He fucking kept the artwork and was like, rather than getting a second piece of paper, I'm just gonna turn this bitch around. And that is so funny to me. It's fucking phenomenal. It's my favorite fact about this whole thing. It's so funny. I don't even
I like how this man has turned our world.
Funny.
Like Jeffrey, like the fucking Unabomber wishes that he had poocrafter's power over us. Like poocrafter's turning our world upside down with a single piece of paper. In fewer words than any manifesto ever written, poocrafter has made us more interested in what he has to offer.
Dude, there's just something hilarious about like, oh, I need to do a second one. Yeah, fuck it. Just turning it upside down. There's something so funny about that to me. It's so good.
We did use his
Holy
fan
shit.
art as a napkin, so like.
Yeah, but he saved it. He saved it.
I want the
Oh,
original.
God. All right, let's figure out what the fuck Levy's saying in this photo. I lost. Oh, I gave it to Levy. Like, oh, it's back.
I'll gobble that cactus, right?
Yeah, but there's another word.
Psychedelic cactuses?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
that's definitely what he's talking about. There's another word. I think the first one's probably an H or an N.
Did poocrafter
I
put
cannot.
those speech bubbles in? With the text?
I did not do that. He did the text. I have not, other than color correcting, I have not touched these photos. I thought this would be a fun game.
So
for us
he
to do.
left us a blank himself.
I don't know, cause dude, okay, this is the fucked up world of poocrafter. I don't know if he just sincerely doesn't give enough of a fuck to like, maybe that was like just like an editing mistake. He's like, oh fuck it, that's like that fits. Or I don't know if that's part of his game. You know what I mean? It could genuinely be like the whole thing's botched. It could just be like that he did the speech bubble second and there's some kind of border around the speech bubble.
So I have an
cut off.
insane question that's just going to
Hit
lead
me.
us down a rabbit hole. There's no going back. Is this Morse code? Are those dashes and stops?
Bro, that'd be genius. What?
That would be insane. That would be a level of commitment.
Okay, Julian, I just have to show you. If you look on the right-hand side of that photo, you see your buttons. There's a word hidden in the buttons. We'll get to that in a second, though. Look at, dude, there is crazy shit in this photo. It is an actual puzzle.
I'm just
It's an actual
discovering.
puzzle. Dude, I was looking at this thing.
That word?
It was legit. It was like one of those games where it's like we hit a key, a loaf of bread, and then like a car inside this photo, and you have to like find it.
Oh my god, it's our own personal escape room, except I can't escape how flattered I am that you went to all this length for us, Poocrafter. Thank you so
Are
much.
you sure there's a word?
There is, because there's 100%. We're getting there here. Hold on. There's 100% a word inside that fucking
Is
thing.
it that?
But we'll get to that.
Is it the word? Okay, keep going.
We'll get to it. Well,
Get to it.
I just want to see if we can hyperanalyze what the last word the Levy's saying. I'll gobble that cactus.
How many letters?
1, 2. It looks like four to 5, I guess. But I have a feeling that third letter is like a U or a V.
Is that a reference to the cucumber video?
Where are you seeing more
I think-
letters? I don't see letters.
So
So you see it says I'll gobble that cactus, then there's some black dots underneath the word
Yeah.
owl.
So
I
you
think
leave
that
it blank.
I think that looks like a cut off word. Like I think it looks like the top of a word. Like if you were to cut 80% of if you were to cut 80% of the bottom part of that word out.
I really just like the idea that Levy
I am
and
sweating. I just had a bead of sweat fall from my hair onto my face. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I am very uncomfortable. We're going to get through this. It's going to be okay. Have? I mean, to me it looks like have, but that doesn't make any sense. I'll gobble that cactus. Maybe he's saying a person's
Bro?
name. Bro? Julian? I'll gobble that cactus.
Dude?
That doesn't look
what?
like
No,
a D.
but why would he leave
The-
it? Like,
the first-
why would he leave a blank
It's a
just to have it
period.
be dude? Like, it has to be something like.
So fuck with us. This is a game to him. He thinks this is a joke, Julian. He thinks this is fun. This is some kind of sick fucking game.
How fun, like, how fun it must be for him. Poocrafter, would you start, like, a Discord with some, like, friends and, like, get them in on it and then just, like, drive us insane? That would be very funny.
That looks like a period to me.
Why is the period at the beginning? of
Why
the
is there
sentence?
like
The beginning
5?
of the word.
Well, there's a period and then there's these dash, which again,
We can move on if we need to move on.
move on because I want more
But, hold on.
context before I come back to
There's
it.
also some writing behind it, but I can't make it out. I think it maybe just says Jew. Like that looks like a strong W to me, above the word that. Like
Yeah.
Like when you ask me that question, Zach, I know that there's more so we can figure it out. It's like your Wordle, but you refuse to give me any hints. It's like your Wordle.
Me?
I'm like, is it bread?
I
And
don't
you're
have-
like, nope.
I don't have more information.
No, I know you don't.
Oh, you mean poocrafter?
No, I know. Yeah, no,
got
the
it.
situation
The
is like
situation.
that. Yes.
But we can move on. We can move on. We gotta make some time here. The next photo
Would
is
you
going.
fucking focus on the fucking
I wanna look
show?
up Morse code.
No, we're not, it's not Morse code. There's no fucking way. So the next thing we're gonna look at is gonna be your buttons, Julian. We're gonna try to make out this word, and then we'll get into
Yeah, I gotta see.
Megan. So this should be easy. First letter S. S-U-I, I guess. C.
Suicidal.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
Suic.
It does kind of look like suicidal. And then it just keeps going and just swirling.
It's just.
So weird.
Dude, this is insane. I think those bottom ones are just supposed to look like buttons to like try to concede it. He just says suicidal on the buttons. That's fucking creepy, bro. Why'd you do that?
That's so weird.
That is wild. Suicidal.
Slenderman's gonna come out of the closet, you
Any
guys.
way for you to twist it in?
Did you not see Suicidal before, or did you see Suicidal?
I didn't see Sue. I didn't like dig too deep. I just tried to find where stuff was at. I think I might have. I mean, there's this photo.
Yeah.
I probably have a wider shot of Julian somewhere.
Suicide
Sure I
is
do.
what it is.
That's me. Oh, did I not do one of Julian? Looks like I did not. I'm sorry, Megan. Suicide. That doesn't look like an E though.
Well, it looks like
More like
an
an
A.
Yeah, so sidal. And then the L is like backwards.
Well, that looks like a J.
Or a backwards.
If we're
L.
to believe that this is a space,
Oh, a space.
so I believe
Suicide.
what I'm seeing is this is what I'm seeing with two spaces.
I can't read. Like I'm partially blind.
I can see there.
Show Levy.
After the word
Or just read it.
suicide. So I see
Just read it, dog.
How do I read what?
Your mouth.
SUICIDE space button space button.
Yeah, so suicide.
Well, wait, is that how you spell, Lily?
You just spelled
Poocrafter
suicide.
could be bad at shit. No, but you get what-
SUICIDE.
I don't think you're understanding what I mean when I say spaces. So there is space in between every button, but there is
No, yeah, you said SUICIDE space button something.
yeah, space button space button.
So suicide.
Yeah, no. So I'm saying it could be. How does your brain work? Like, yeah, no, I'm saying it could be suicide. Yes, I'm trying to say there are spaces, so what could the other words be if they are other words? Are you assuming that they are just nonsense?
I'm pointing out that when I said just read it, you could have read the word suicide. That is my point.
Guys, focus. This doesn't matter. Figure out who Poocrafter is.
Communication is important to a relationship, Levy.
It's not silly for the podcast. Just an argument. Focus.
Have you ever seen The Real Housewives of New York? It's all real arguments. Part of what makes it fun is that there's real arguments. And that you don't know where the line is drawn as a member of the... We hate each other 20% of the time. And that's what makes this a good show, Levy. My face itches a lot right now. Fuck.
You're allowed to take it off.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I spent $100. I'm wearing the fucking costume. Suicide, Julian.
Suicide.
Does anyone see anything else? Are we moving on?
I'm curious about, is that like his like zipper?
It's his buttons.
No, but where his pant legs are?
This little
Upper?
this
I'm
little
going to
seam
choose
right
to
here.
believe that is a zipper, yes. I don't think that's it.
Maybe okay. This is
It's
my
a reference to that ball.
tiny penis. Okay.
Oh, and then there's also letters on your pockets that it looks like they got cut out. But if you look at the screen, I think it says CP on my legs, which I think is just Chucklehead Productions or child pornography. But I'm choosing not to go that route.
I would choose Chucklehead Productions. I wouldn't have
I
even
assume
said
it
the
looks
second
like a
one.
P right there. I thought you guys. I was trying to get ahead of it.
You got way behind it instead, dog.
No, I got way ahead of it. I got too far.
I got so far ahead of it that
Unnecessary.
it's still 12. Okay.
So I don't think I got a close up of Megan's face. At least I didn't get it fucking printed. So this is what we got to go off of for Megan's face. Poocrafter. Oh, I the whole thing just says Poocrafter sucks at making art. I can just go back to the main photo. It's pretty.
I like that he assumed I have long hair.
I mean, you just trust me. It just plainly he didn't fuck around with what you said, Megan. He just straight up he just quoted your ass.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go to the text on Julian's tail. Another very difficult. Sorry, Doug. Another very difficult one. All of these are very, very difficult. I think who is? Oh, it's probably
she?
Just, oh. Okay, so hold on. So who is very, very easy.
Who is she?
She?
Is what I'm seeing.
Maybe?
I mean, it does look like, who is, I mean, that definitely looks like an E at the end, right?
It could be an E.
This is what I'm seeing. You can't see shit. You can't.
Well, you can just read, oh, who is she? Okay, I can see that.
That's what I mean when I'm showing you things, is some of it is like, are you seeing that letter where I'm seeing it?
I mean, who is she is like just a meme phrase. Oh my god,
So
that's a reference. Because you mentioned memes earlier. Where was that at? Dude, that word's gotta be meme. Not the word real. It's not my real identity. That's gotta, because who is she is just straight. Suicidal is also a meme, right? Like I'm gonna kill myself. This whole thing's just, oh my god, he just hid memes on here. It's not even gonna be funny. It's just gonna be fucking memes, Julian. This is definitely.
So no, when I hear who is she, I think it is either a male poo crafter, a male identifying poo crafter trying to throw us off the scent, or it is a female identifying poo crafter saying, "You've been way off the whole time, boys. How could poo crafter be a man?" Even though I would be fucking floored. What if Poo Crafter was like a beautiful, beautiful woman who had never met either of us?
Well, we know that they've met you because they played soccer with Zach.
Yeah, so it's got, oh no, we played on co-ed.
Oh, you did play co-ed?
Everyone plays co-ed when you're young, it doesn't matter.
I don't know, I never played sports.
I think it's just a meme. Who is she?
Well, we have to. All
It's a
we
thought.
have
It's
is
a
the
thought.
text.
It's a thought. It's a thought. We figured it out. We'll move on, but save that one. That is a good one.
What's the cactus mean? Is there a meme about a cactus?
It's got to be the psychedelic cactus for sure. It could also be like he mentioned.
No,
a
but
cucumber.
saying meme
I'll
is
gobble
just
that
so
cactus.
base level. Like that's not gonna be. I mean, yeah, yes, it could be a part of it, but it's like not like the. It's clearly not like the answer is like unless
the
it's a
cactus or the
reference
first
to
one?
a meme. Well, like
The one that we were trying to figure out if it
the
said my real
reference
identity.
would be hidden inside of a specific meme, not like the collection of memes within the Western canon. If it was like a clue, or it's just bullshit, or he's just memeing on us by writing down bullshit all over the page.
You know what you just made me think of?
What?
Dude, other languages have memes that we'll never know about. I've never sincerely like internalized that there's like Chinese memes that'll never reach me. Like not just like cultural things, but specifically like a meme.
I like to imagine the memes throughout history. Like people in the 80s
Egypt?
had memes, and I like to think about how a lot of that was controlled by like commercials or whatever the like funniest line on a sitcom was that week. And I think how it's funny that we've always had memes. They've just truly become decentralized now in the past 10 years.
We can move on. I was just
That was just my meme
You said
thought.
Western meme, and I was like, at first I was like that was unnecessary. And I was like, holy shit, no, it's not. But the next one, okay, so we're moving on from the tail. We got your feet, which I now kind of think I took this screenshot before I made the realization that it was the same piece of paper. Does that match up with the drawing of me at all? Like, you can see there's like some shit around your feet. I was trying to see if there's any significance to that.
Honestly, it looks more like kangaroo feet than human feet.
Yeah, well, maybe it was like, I mean, it could also just be like redrawing.
Well, it's supposed to be kangaroo feet. I think that is. I'm very confident saying that's the intention.
So is there any significance to the number 54? Because you do have 5 toes on the left foot and 4 on the right. Am I reading into this too much?
Yes.
I think so.
54, gentlemen. Does that mean anything?
Is that a meme?
It's 54 bodies. This is our zodiac. Fucking hell, Julian. I got nothing for this, but it felt. I didn't want.
Yeah, no, we got to
to
construct every. We got to take apart every fucking pixel.
What is this? Oh, I think this was just in the middle of the screen.
Oh, this is the keystone right here.
So I think
This is. I wish people at home could have the like perspective I have having this printed out like on a piece of paper from like a digital laser printer because it is gray. Like I get what you're saying.
I took the saturation.
No, but this looks like a photo. This looks like the clearest photo of aliens ever taken. Right now, it looks like look, and if you look right here, you can actually see where Bigfoot is coming.
Bro, Julian,
And then
between our
over-
cameras and that printed
over
photo, they can't
here-
see shit.
Over here, that's where the Mothman is flying off into the distance to go drink more nectar.
And in the upper right-hand corner, that's Atlantis, and it's the first photo of the flat Earth. But
I think I see my as the first word.
I think you're right. My
Maybe an N-E?
I swear I see my reel again, but that could totally be.
my RE. It is quite better on the computer screen. If I'm being real.
Or maybe A something.
It's actually not that bad, or not that much better, but it's just brighter. That doesn't necessarily make it better. Oh god, that actually makes it way harder to read the paper.
I cannot tell.
I ain't got shit, bro. We can move on. We gotta make time.
Oh my god. Okay.
Next one is of my feet, the famous CP for Chucklehead Production. So this, you could see that my in that upper right-hand corner. The distance doesn't really make it much easier. And you could totally see. You see that square to the right of my left foot?
Can you circle?
You see this right here?
Yeah.
That is totally just your kangaroo foot on the other side of the piece of paper. There's this foot, and then there's this foot, and then it goes up to your legs, and you'll see it later.
Oh, this has to be. I think this has to be real, as I can see it from this angle.
From further away.
Is there
Yeah,
a
from further
possibility
away.
That is just backwards and on the other side?
Well, it doesn't match up with anything on that side.
Okay.
He's saying that was just genuine erasing, so there wasn't hidden shit inside of that one. This is where he started fucking with us. He knew the game that we were trying to play.
POOcrafter.
He won. I ain't got shit there, dog. I'm moving on.
Oh my god. Fuck, I feel like Commissioner
Do you have
Gordon.
letters in your buttons too?
Bro, it's insane.
So we see CP.
Chucklehead Production. So the first letter to me looks like an A. Maybe A, C, C.
I see.
God, that is hard to read. Does it look easier on the computer? Not really. Maybe A-L? Alcohol? What's that other mean?
Alcohol? No, it's not. Is it?
What would be funny to put on my... Oh, shit. I think it says toe on my left-hand shoulder, on my right-hand shoulder.
What does kind of look like it says toe?
Right there a little bit. Like a shit tattoo. What would be...
Maybe this this one's just swirls. It's
To
hard
to hide it.
tell.
That looks like a fucking A though. The thing is, they're not consistent. They're all different.
I
You
think
think
he
he
wrote
would-
out the letters
Look
for.
at the
No.
hands. I mean, like, what do you mean?
Speaking of the hands, 44. No.
I maybe see it at the very bottom. DORU.
Have we considered reading it from the bottom to the top?
DORU.
Maybe.
Dorn? God, there is something there. You think I could hire someone who's really good at this shit?
Hire a private investigator to follow poocrafter around.
No, just to digest this for us.
It turns out it's all just memes. And you just paid a private investigator.
Harambe? That'd be a meme to associate with me.
You're getting too hung up on memes. Widen out. I mean, it's all about this show, so it's something we've mentioned.
Okay, I mean, I like al.
So I
Or
think
it's
about
interactive.
if it's not alcohol, I don't think. But if it is alcohol, I'm thinking about someone who was at that party. Or no, not that. No, that wouldn't. They wouldn't make
So,
fun of you for drinking because I make
that-
fun of
that-
you
that
for
could-
drinking
that
at a
could be
party that
Marco.
only we were at.
Marco is in the video. He is an option.
Oh, I hope it's not him.
Hi, Doc.
That first one, it doesn't look like an A to me, but it
What
also,
does it look like?
I'm just
to you?
kidding, Marco.
I don't know, but it doesn't look like an
Marco
A.
was creepy to Jolene that one time. That was uncomfortable to be around. We can move on though. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. What does it look like, Dio?
Maybe just like a dot, or like, I don't know. It kind of looks like an A, but I'm not sure if I want to stick with
Wait. Can we turn this? Hold on. Turn it upside down. I can't do that for you guys. You're fucked. 'Cause it could be a V. Bro, I can't make it out. I'm ready to move on.
Some of these could also be inside jokes you had with the person.
It's not a word though. Like we.
No, I just mean some of these. Like you're thinking
Oh.
like all stuff that you talked about on the show. Maybe they're hinting towards.
Yeah,
themselves.
I mean maybe.
If it were Levy, he'd be fucking hinting towards himself.
Maybe it's backwards. Maybe we need a mirror.
Jesus Christ. Could you imagine?
As long as it's
We have to hold it up in the
Megan has been waiting an hour and 2 seconds to fucking
Bring up the mirror?
to fucking bring it back.
Jesus Christ. Let's move on, Doug. Oh shit, that's me from the side. That I don't think that's getting us anywhere, I'm gonna be honest.
It's a little clearer, actually. Maybe L.
I think we have to move on.
Okay.
So this is interesting, because that definitely says Mrs. Hargraves. At the bottom, 100% says Mrs. Hargraves.
Is so it?
And I do not remember who was in that class.
Miss Hargraves was 7th.
No, high school English, I want to say.
Miss Hargraves.
Junior year English? Junior year or high school English?
Give me a moment. Miss Hargraves.
It's definitely...
Lily, do you remember?
Was so Hargraves.
Miss, what school she was even from? Because
Oh, she was from high school.
Are you positive she's not from Rose Hill?
No, she's 100% from high school. I just don't remember if it was senior year or
What was she?
junior year.
History?
English.
Does that look like I used?
Mrs. Hargraves is the one that got pregnant, right?
I did so it.
When I hear the word Mrs. Hargraves, I don't like it. So I think it was English.
So
I only have Miss Collier and Mr.
I need you list off memories from that class. It might not be in your memory bank.
The only thing I could think of is she was pregnant for like the first half. So the second half we had a
The
sub.
meme, of course.
We had something where like we had to write a paper or something, but I convinced the teacher to let me do an interpretive dance instead.
That's hilarious.
That's the only thing I could think of.
What about the second line? I did sew it. I used
I did it.
sew it.
Oh, Mrs. Hargraves is the counselor. Mrs. Hargraves
it.
is my counselor. She's the one when I
That's
said
who it
I was
was.
gonna kill myself on the YouTube live comments. She's the one that called me down to the office.
Yes!
And
Yeah,
and
yeah,
tried
yeah.
to make sure I wasn't gonna kill
There
myself.
we go.
That's who Mrs. Hargraves is. Mrs. Hargraves is fine. I don't know why I had it. I thought you were an English teacher. You're fine. Mark, I didn't. That's my senior quote. My senior quote in the yearbook is Mrs. Hargraves. See, Mrs. Hargraves, I didn't do it.
See, Mrs. Hargraves, I didn't do it.
Okay, I can kind of see the word "see."
Oh my god.
Whoa, that's creepy.
Oh
This is
my
really weird.
god.
Who the fuck is this person?
See, Mrs.
Someone
Hargraves,
from my school.
bro, I need to stand up. Holy shit, this is me when I realized it was the same piece of paper, you guys. When you have an actual breakthrough moment, it is such a high. It's seriously like the most insane escape room ever. I am freaking the fuck out. Bro, oh my god. Holy shit. That was awesome. Dude, the way that came together was fucking awesome. Holy shit, that was sick. Let's go. Go Team Chucklehead.
Mrs.
No,
Hargraves.
that's your senior
Fuck
quote.
yeah.
Julian, what was your senior quote?
Whoa, by Kangs.
Hold on, we have to reanalyze everything. Go back to that one that was close to you, Julian.
It is the kind. Yeah, it was.
We have to start
Back
end the
to square
recording.
one, okay.
Back to square one. No, I'm kidding. We can't. We got shit to do.
Back to square one. Zach, you totally fucking biffed it in that mirror debate, by the way. Holy shit, were you an ass.
Oh my god, that's why we have to look at it in the mirror. It's a reference
No,
That's
you sent this
from
so
3
long
weeks
ago.
in the future.
Oh my god.
No, this is from the fucking Kermit costume, bro.
Levy, don't zoom in as much. It's Kermit. You're just zooming in on his mouth. There you go. That's Kermit.
Kermit
but the other
the
shot
Frog
gets
here.
that, so if Megan wants to show his face, she can
Holy
shoot
shit.
that shot.
Or just zoom in on the eyes. That'd be funny too. Okay, well
Yeah, zoom, like as
that
he's
was
thinking.
phenomenal. That was phenomenal, but we do. Oh my god, that's the move, Levy. Holy shit. We have a whole nother one of these PowerPoints, and I don't want to hold you guys up. I think that's the last one. Oh yeah, just me as a. Oh, this is when it clicked that you could totally see your ass behind me, a little bit. Let me. You just see the outline right here, and then you can see the tail come over here.
Zachary, stop.
What?
I don't know, it just looks really weird. Like Kermit broke his neck.
Well, how about you show the fucking thing I'm showing?
I did, but it's funny.
Oh, because it's off to the side. Julian comes up behind me and just fucking.
Okay, that's actually really funny. Zach, look like you're thinking. Levy, focus in on Zach.
I can hear Chucky.
Let me go.
Like an owl. Alright, back to PowerPoint.
Back to the fucking analysis.
That's basically it, dog. We didn't really learn fucking shit from that. I might spend some time. I might have some time this week, and I might spend some time trying to see if I could pull more out of it. But
We know he's
this
not
one
older
was
than
hard,
us.
dude.
We know he's not
We know we
older than
bought a
us.
yearbook.
He's not older than us then.
Well, he's not older than us. That's valuable.
Yeah.
That is valuable. Also, that video was taken.
Levy, that is
actually
honestly one of
valuable.
the most deductive things that either of us had said. Any of us has said this whole episode. That's a very good point. We know that he is our same age or younger. Or then again, who is she again? But you are right. That could be a meme because like poocrafter, who is she? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like.
All right, dog. Don't show my screen. I'm hacking in to poocrafter's
So
mainframe.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We're at 1 hour and 6. Do we want to do this next one as a whole separate episode?
Let's get through it
Tomorrow.
and then find out. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. Now it's not like I have to, but just in the interest of, like, I would totally stay and spend another 30 minutes talking about this.
Part two.
Are we going to stay and are we gonna spend another hour and a half talking
It would be
about
fun to
this?
have. You know, I think I like that idea. We're coming back tomorrow.
And we could have some break time, some think time.
Some think time. This is good. This is good. I like this. Okay, so we're gonna end it there, folks. Go ahead and show my screen. Tomorrow. So hold on. I don't know when we're gonna really.
This is perfect.
Hunting Poocrafter Part 2.
So Zach, Part 2! I know you edit videos.
Well,
So since you
you
edit videos,
fucker.
would you make like a history channel opening that's
No, I'm
like
not doing
instead
that
of
shit.
ancient aliens, it's
I was
like
trying to do hunting Hitler.
poocrafter.
I was doing a play off of. I was trying to think of another word that started with like P.
Okay, that's why it sounds like a
Hunting
fucking
poocrafter.
History Channel show.
Hunting
Okay, yeah.
Hitler. No, for sure. All right.
Oh my god. We can wind down a bit though, because like, what did we learn? Sum it up. Take 5 minutes to
We
sum
learned
it up.
that we learned that they're our age or younger. Here, Julian, why don't you write this down, and then you can hang it up on the tack board. Just pick
I'll
one
write
of
it
these
down a la poocrafter on the back of one of our own photos.
Okay, so we know that they're class of 2017 or younger. Dude, see Mrs. Hargraves, I didn't do it. That is insane to me. Oh, that was awesome. I'm gonna try to dig into this before we film tomorrow.
My guess is, and this isn't particularly deductive, but he probably
Oh my
knows
God.
Levy too, to the extent that he can like, he knows the joke that is Levy.
No. Julian,
Yeah?
we have to grab the yearbook. We have to go through every senior quote in that book. It might be referenced on the page. They might have hidden their senior quote within the document.
Oh,
Is that crazy? That feels like that could be
it. That could be it.
because that is a reference specifically to it.
Levy,
maybe
what
the
was
letters
your
are,
senior
like,
quote?
The first letter of every word in their senior
really
quote
can't
or something.
remember.
It's
I
like
was even thinking, did
it's
I
your
have it?
senior quote was like something that would be posted over a photo of Gene Wilder when we found out that he was dead or something like that. Like that's how it read, I remember, but
I don't even remember if I did one. Clearly you do, but that's. I feel
I
like it
thought
was
I
a
mean
Jew-
maybe that's just the type of oh
was
maybe
it a Jew thing. I don't know.
that would be surprising to
I
me,
hope I
Levy.
did
If you
something
had
good.
if you had done a Jew thing. So
Zachary might be grabbing the yearbook.
we learned that poocrafters from the class of 2017. We learned that poocrafter doesn't. Oh God.
You're almost there. No, the next one I think. Two more. No, maybe it's so.
So this has to be this is definitely like this is the biggest juiciest phrase right here, folks. Right next to all the fucking flying saucers up here. This is where the fucking secret is held.
I think you're holding it upside down.
This is where the fucking secret is held.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the documents. I can prove, I have the documents in front of me, that the government is ran by a cabal of intergalactic pedophiles. Alex Jones?
You have to
No.
say it in a Kermit voice.
No, this is Alex Jones now. This is the Alex Jones hour. We have the documents. Let's figure out what fucking Levy's senior quote is. Oh my God, they could be referencing this to the okay, this is a game, boys. We're on fire. Let's figure out Levy's last name is. Don't show my fucking. Don't show this. See, Mrs. Hargraves, I didn't do it.
That's hilarious. That was your senior quote. Why?
There I am. Yeah.
Because she thought I was gonna kill myself. So I was like, see, I didn't.
Yeah, but you didn't write a senior
Is
quote.
that me? Corner.
That is my senior
No,
quote.
I was saying
That's a woman.
Levy didn't write a senior
Oh,
quote.
hold on, I'm looking. Oh, Julian's is okay, never mind. That's boring.
Levy thought.
Oh, hold on. Nolan. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said that part. Nolan's is everyone thinks that they're special until the world proves them otherwise. The brazen head.
That kid's going into the
necropolis.
world with high hopes. Fuck.
Oh, Jesse Steele did not did not put a senior quote.
Jesse, here, Levy. Jesse's senior quote is just. It's
How did I not get out?
Oh, fuck. Here you are. Wow, you look different. Yeah. It's because I'm Jewish, isn't it? Yeah, that's all. It was a Jew joke.
makes
Would have
sense.
done better.
Wow, you look
this point in
different.
my life. But I'm glad I put the Jew in there. I know.
Zach,
I was
my,
glad
my
that-
passport is even older, and my driver's license is about
Those
that
accessories
time.
do a lot of work for you there, bud.
Thanks, man.
Okay,
Good?
Zach.
Positive ones?
my vision.
I'll take it.
My vision. Fade to a black screen. Couple seconds of silence. Candles. Closing music. Open back up. It's us, but even more distraught. All the stuff is kind of as it is, except there's like a few more empty drink bottles to either side of us and more papers. And it looks like we've continued searching for like 24 hours, is my vision.
Are we still going?
It's not a bad vision. It's just that I've already put so much effort into this that I don't. It's not worth. Oh fuck! Oh, there. That means it's time to go home, folks. The lights turned off, much as in a rented space.
That means it's 11.
How do you do a P? God, I look dumb. PC. Poocrafter? Maybe.
Oh, poocrafter, Chucklehead Production.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
Backwards, Zach. It's a backwards.
Oh, poocrafter
Put your
chocolate
CD.
production.
God, my left hand is like not obeying my
You
orders.
look like you're having a spasm.
My left hand never obeys.
I look
my
like that
words.
girl at the beginning of the Skrillex video. All right, let's end it, guys. I want to go.
Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. And we all going together.